I also think about product sounds a lot. I think more and more I'm hearing, my parents have got a Bora oven, and you turn it on and it literally does this whole like classical music thing. And it's not just like, you know, the Samsung washers where it's just like, it's like the old monotone texts. Yeah, it's like a monotone text tone from like, when would that have been? Like the late 90s, early noughties?
I could literally sing you the entire Samsung washing machine finishing thing.
I'll save everybody the pleasure.
We'll do it as an outro. We'll do it as an outro, don't worry.
Okay, noted. So that, compared to where we're at now, where product sounds are like, you know, they clearly have tiny little speakers in them playing like a whole song. That space excites me. Have you seen the Mercedes, I think it was just a little activation they did with will.i.am.
Yeah, where depending on how you maneuvered the car, it was manipulating the track that was playing. Yeah,
it's highly impractical, but essentially what was happening was that
but it's interesting
when you turn, there was this track that was playing, and I do recommend Googling it and finding it, because when you're turning left, it kind of did something to maybe the volume or the pace of the track, etc. When you indicated it, like, I don't know, introduced the hi-hats of the drums, or if you were like, there's so many cool things. Like if you put the foot on the brakes, it like did like a sub-drop moment, and then it like went into the next section when you accelerated again, or the accelerator was like a riser where it's like just so many cool sound effects that happened when it was being played. Obviously that is like the most extreme version of product sound in terms of how you'd interact with a product. But I think that's an exciting space. I don't think we're going to do many of those projects in the next decade, but who knows? Like, I think it is an increasing space in use of brand identity.
It's more like experiential, I suppose, there. And that it feels more like a marketing activation. I mean, the interesting thing with those kind of cars are they, particularly with like the electric ones and stuff, is they plumb in sound that interacts with the accelerator pedal to still give the impression of driving a proper carburetor traditional car. So the sound you're hearing inside the car isn't even necessarily actually being produced by the engine. It's psychosomatic to give you the experience that you want, which to me is weird. But it's cool. But it is an interaction of product noise, and it is a branding because they want you to feel a certain way when you're in the car, and it's exhilaration and excitement, I suppose, that you're not going to get unless you have, or it's going to be reduced if you don't have the accompanying sound to make that visceral impact.